This past week has been absolutely fucking exhausting in the best way possible. I've created, coded, published my very first app all on my own. ChatGPT and Claude told me this would take about 1 to 2 months. It's taken me 4 days total to get it published on App Store, partnered with WAP, coded, produced, user interface, and everything. This is my very first time ever creating an app. Now, I did plenty of coding and shit with Minecraft, which is funny because my dad saw me making this and he's like, this is exactly why I wanted you to play Minecraft in the first place. A lot of my clients in my previous businesses, and I'm not even saying businesses to sit here and flex, I've started about 12, only 3 have succeeded, so this isn't even to sit here and try and flex and say, oh, I'm a business owner. This is to say, I've tried a lot of different shit, and this is easily the most exciting thing I have worked on, I have created, I've put a fuck ton of time into. And I'm recording this more for documentative purposes because I'm sure that this is going to be massive. This is game changing for me. This is game changing for my clients. I originally created this for my students because there's all these fucking guru and self-development apps and challenges, and people have like 37 tabs open and they don't get anything fucking done. Ever. And me, myself, just recently, I had an issue in my life. I wasn't sticking to the plan at all. I was being fucking lazy. I was not working out as much as I should. And considering that my whole personal brand's built on fitness, like what the fuck am I doing? I wasn't getting as much work done. I wasn't sending out emails the way that I should. I wasn't, I was doing the bare minimum learning Italian and Spanish and Dutch, which I'm learning different languages because I like to travel. And that's just what I do. And I was doing the bare fucking minimum just to keep my streak, which was stupid. Like, yes, I can remember it. And, we can speak Italiano or Español or whatever the fuck the case may be. But it's not enough to just get by. With anything that we do, with fitness, with business, with relationships, you cannot just get by and expect extraordinary, exceptional results, which is why I created this. Calico. What is the fucking app I'm talking about? Because this is documentative. Nobody will ever be able to make this app better than me. There will always be competition. I don't know how patents work. I don't know how all this is going to work, but all I know is what I know and what I know best. I know my issues, I know my struggles, I know my client issues, I know my ICP's issues, avatar, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And our biggest thing is making things streamlined, making them simple, making them actionable every single day and putting it right the fuck in front of your face. And this for me, I hate fucking checking my credit because I've had to repair my credit like 3 fucking times. I'm not even going to sit here and act like I have a perfect credit score. I don't got that white boy credit like that, but I will say that I've had to fix it 3 times and I've got it over 700, almost 800 3 times. I hate looking at that fucking number. Math does not lie. Numbers do not lie. There's no discretion whatsoever. It's either there or it's not. It's binary. It's yes or it's no. Did you do it or did you not? Math is math. You cannot sit there and alter it. It is just simple, and that's what I like to see. So I've incorporated 3 different pieces to this actual app. There is a visual graph showing you everything. How much progress are you making in life? I say get 1% better every single fucking day because that's important to me. That's what I go by. That's what I live by. That is my motto. So if we're getting 1% better every single day, you should see the graph go up gradually every single day. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. The second component to this app that I added was the actual credit score factor. I hate looking at my credit score, but I know if I take the actions every day and I stay on top of it and I look into it and I do the appropriate things and I'm responsible with my actions every day, that credit score is going to go up, which is why that's another incorporation of this app. And number 3 is the streak system. If you guys are familiar with Duolingo or Snapchat or even TikTok, if you're familiar with the algorithm, you need to do something every single day and build powerful habits along the way. This inevitably makes you better at it. You're getting 1% better every single fucking day. That's very important to do. And that's exactly why I incorporated all 3 of these things. I literally was on a 3-hour drive up to Virginia to pick up some new toys, and I was talking to ChatGPT and Claude, going back and forth for about an hour there, just discussing everything that I want. I want it to be ethically priced because I want to make money from this eventually, but at the same time, I wanted to make this appropriate for every single person to use, for fitness enthusiasts, for business owners, for students, for anybody to be able to build and track habits in one place, in one app, and be able to incorporate basically all the atomic habits that are out there. I don't want you to have to fucking read a book. I want you to simply be able to download the app, start using it. You can pick a challenge if you want. There's preset challenges. I put 75 hard, I put monk mode, I put a creator mode, and then there's the custom KPIs, which is my favorite part. Whenever I have challenges or on the website, there's going to be preset packs that you can pick. If you have a specific goal, use these KPIs. Plug them into the custom API section, KPI. Plug them into the custom KPI, and for those that don't know the acronym, key productivity indicators, or key point indicators. It doesn't matter what the fuck you want to say. That the acronym can be used in different ways. But the whole point, pick customized things that you need to do every single day to move the needle forward in your life every single day, so that you can eventually get to the goal that you want to be at one day. That is the entire goal of the app. You pick the goals, you dedicate yourself to the goals, and you can pick from the presets because they're proven over thousands of cases, or you just look at what somebody else has done. You pick them because you know that they work, and they work every time, and they're proven to work, and you follow those steps every single fucking day to 100% of your ability. Otherwise, you lose your streak. Otherwise, you lose your progress. Otherwise, you watch that graph go back down. And that's all it is. It's really all it is. There's nothing complicated about it. You know what you need to do every fucking day. You don't need a bunch of fancy tools. All you need is Google Calendar, and all you need to do is what you see on the screen. You check yes or no. Did I do it? If you need to send out 20 emails, how many emails did you send out? Did you send out 20? Awesome, you got 100%. If not, your credit score might go down a little bit if you only got 18. But at the end of the day, you need to be honest with yourself and honest with the app and honest with your results. Otherwise, you're not going to get where you want to go. I knew I was being fucking lazy. I've been talking about this for 6 months. I've been like, there should be some sort of credit score app for being successful, right? I was talking about it for 6 months. Over the past month, I was like, how am I going to do this? And a couple of days ago, me and Gabe were just getting fucking hyped about this, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and build it. And you need to keep your promises to yourself. As well as there's a book that another one of my students was reading saying that if you are given an idea, you're not the only one with the idea. Somebody else is going to execute on the idea before you if you do not execute on the idea, because you're not the only one with the fucking idea. Whoever acts on it first is going to be the one that's successful with it. Not only do I need to keep the promise to myself, I've had this idea for way too fucking long to just sit on it. Somebody else is going to do it. I'm not the only one that can do this shit, especially with the way that AI works now. So kept the promise to myself. It was super fun building. This means a lot to me because not only is it helping me, but it's helping my students, and it's going to help millions of other people. I know it's going to help millions of other people. The same way that my personal brand, my content has inspired and I've worked with thousands of people, and I've inspired millions of people, quite confident with fucking thousands of DMs I've got. There's plenty of people who are completely silent on social media, but not to fucking sit here and hype myself up. I know for a fact that this is going to help millions of people. This is my favorite project. This simplifies everything. There's so many people who are overwhelmed and overcomplicate the simple processes that they need to do every single fucking day. There's so much noise on the internet. There's so many tools. There's so many gurus. There's so fucking much shit out there, and I'm tired of it, which is why I wanted to create this app. I wanted to simplify it and also show you in your face, this is how you're doing, and this is what you need to do. And that is why I created Calico. There's really nothing advanced about this. This is just me documenting my journey as to what I'm doing. If you watch this all the way through, I fucking love you. I appreciate you supporting my content. I appreciate you giving me the watch time. It's not gonna do much for me, but it means a lot to me that you guys watch my content, that you support my content, that you guys give me the thumbs up. All of that really helps me and know that I'm doing something right. But this video isn't to sell you anything. The app is free. The only parts of the app that are paid or fucking I'm gonna make money from are like business tools, like exporting and using the internal AI. I need to make money, otherwise I'm just gonna go negative. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is just to document where I'm at. I just think this is really fucking cool, and I want to change more lives. I've had the opportunity and the blessing to change millions of lives around the world, to touch millions of lives around the world. I've had the opportunity to work with thousands of people. I've had the opportunity to have a personal brand and start multiple businesses, and I feel absolutely fucking blessed, no matter how much money I have, no matter how many followers I have. This is just another avenue for me. This is fucking cool as shit. And I feel like a nerd again, which is my base, like, living is gaming nerd. That's where I started, and that's what I'm always going to be. I love what I do. I love creating, and I love making. Jay has made an app. We're going to take this far. I really have nothing else to say. This is just documentative. This might end up on the webpage. This might end up on YouTube. This might end up in a documentary one day. Who fucking knows? But with that being said, I am very bad at documenting my life, my shoulder injury. I'm very bad at being vulnerable. I'm very bad at just showing everything, the whole journey. So here's showing the journey, and here's what I'm talking about. This is for you guys. I don't know where this is going to end up, but either way, this is what we're working on. This is where we're at. It's December the 1st of 2025 and we're fully fucking launched and ready to go. Appreciate you guys watching and I will see you guys in the next video. As always, get 1% better every single day and I will see you next time.